You are about to hear the last of 3 episodes recorded live at PAX South 2017. This is an all Q&A episode. The audience came up and asked us some really hilarious and creative questions. We hope you guys enjoy it. Also, remember, Clash of Concerns is still going on. We need you guys to head to wehaveconcerns.com, scroll down the front page, find the Clash of Concerns, and help us select the very best episodes of the show. Week by week, we are doing a different chunk of episodes from the show's past until we come up with the best 10 episodes of the show ever. So be sure to check that out once a week at least at wehaveconcerns.com. Jeff, we got a few minutes left.
Yeah, let's get some questions.
This motherfucker was already running.
Yeah, he was ready to rock.
No, you're not allowed to start. You're not allowed to start until we say it's question time. You got to go back.
No, come on.
That's illegal.
No,
that's an illegal move.
Anthony, I specifically told people to get things ready in their head at the
beginning. In their head. In their head. When you're doing the 100-meter dash, you're prepared in your head.
I appreciate it.
But if the gun doesn't go off, you don't run.
He's got moxie. He's a go-getter.
All right, you can walk back.
All right.
So, Anthony, I was thinking about this hermit question. I realized, would you do 30 years as a hermit if you had a little pill?
A little belt?
Little pill.
Oh, okay.
Small pill.
I was like, a tiny belt.
That sounds
never
great.
Like one of those
no,
ones
I'm on the belt. Tell me about the belt.
It's purely ornamental and you wear it with an empire waist.
That's all you have. Just the belt now. Would you consider being a hermit for 30 years if you had a little pill that made everything taste like Thai food?
Ooh.
Like
That's
everything,
a great
like
question.
Everything.
Everything. Like makeup?
Sure.
It's tough. You know, I feel like
you only get this pill if you're the hermit.
You only get the pill if you're the
hermit pill.
It's a hermit pill.
That's what the hermits have been working on. There's a secret.
That's why they do it.
Yeah.
That was the missing piece.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it for 30 years. My answer would have been different a couple years ago before I got married, I think. Now being a hermit for 30 years is a little weird and it's not cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, that wouldn't be all right.
I think I'd get sick of the Thai food at a certain point.
No. That's not the part that's bad, Jeff.
Oh, sorry. No, because I'm thinking a lot about the Thai food part.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm just thinking is it all kinds of different Thai food?
Sure,
or is
it
just
can vary. It doesn't all have to be pad Thai.
Yeah.
Because
But it can all be pad Thai if you want.
it's all be pad Thai.
If you want.
But is it like shrimp pad Thai and then like chicken pad Thai
Sure.
and then like
What are we doing a Forrest Gump thing? What are you doing?
just wondering.
All right.
About the pad Thai.
I would not do it. Would you do it?
No.
No, you don't even like Thai food.
You have a son.
I like Thai food. How's
You don't,
Barry?
you don't
just
really
for
like
Anthony.
Thai food.
How dare you.
You don't really like Thai food.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We'll go over to this side.
Oh, we have 2 sides?
We have 2 sides.
Holy shit.
Just like every news story has 2 sides, and we got to listen to them both equally, everybody. 2 sides to every story. Remember that. There's a Dippin' Dots, there's a truth, and there's a lie, but you got to hear them both. Go on.
Okay. I was wondering, if you could pick anywhere in the whole entire world, where would you set up a little hermitage?
In the whole world, where would I set up a hermitage?
Both of you.
Iceland. I'd set it up in the middle of Iceland. Yeah. And I think it would be easy to do there, and I think it would be beautiful, and it would feel like I was in a magical wonderland, and they got those sheepy goatees with the weird eyes that I love. Yeah, that's real dope. I like that. And if you go and you do it at the right place at the right time of year, you could just set up in an old set from Game of Thrones, and no one would know.
Yeah.
And then you could just be living that Game of Thrones life.
Yeah. But you have to be all of the Game of Thrones.
True,
is.
but you'd
so you
have-
guys sit
it'd
the
be really,
Iron
really
Throne
cool.
and then stand up and walk across the room and be like, you don't deserve the Iron Throne, and then you walk.
You know that famous line from Game of Thrones where the guy goes, you don't deserve the Iron Throne.
Yeah.
It was a prospector who runs in.
I think I would do that, those warehouses that they have that are like full-scale VR warehouses.
Yeah.
Is that where you're a hermit anywhere you want?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go different way. You go
I'm
techno-hermit.
cheating. Techno-hermit.
Yeah, you're techno-hermit.
That's what I would be.
You're much more of like a William Gibson sort of hermit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Fighting
that.
the man and also staying away from all the other man.
VR makes me too nauseous. I can't do it. I couldn't live in it forever.
I actually have an idea for an episode and 2 questions. They're not.
How
hard.
dare you?
I know, right?
You can
I'm
do
a
one
horrible
question
person.
and then get. There's only like another guy in line behind you, but you got to get back behind him, and then ask your second question. You can do one question.
We are nothing if not pedantic.
Yes.
Okay, so my idea for an episode is I was on CNN the other day, or on their website, writing about a current event, and the government approved like a $20 to $40 million space station that is supposed to be like a space battle station, like a military base in space.
I got bad news for you. The battle station is already operational.
Star Wars Episode 8, Attack of the Dumb.
Yeah, I like that.
And then my question is actually concerning the panel you had last year about the
We can't fix anything about that panel now. I wish we could. If I could go back.
We all have regrets.
Yeah.
And you know what?
It keeps me up at night.
We're going to have regrets about this one, too.
So many.
Russian spiders.
We have regrets.
Would you still choose immortality if everyone that you loved would eventually die?
Yeah.
Oh, Anthony is hoping that's the case.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Also, and
That's like I love how everybody likes to stick that as like the gotcha of immortality, but that's the assumption. Like that's number one. They tell you you're gonna live forever, and it's like, cool. I know no one else does that, and I'm cool with it. I love how that's always the twist in stories about immortality. It's like it's some guy sitting at the end of the universe, and he's like, well, it's pretty lonely. Like, yeah, no shit, asshole.
Yeah.
I still say yes.
You know what? If someone told me that Breaking Bad was going to end, I would be bummed. But then when Breaking Bad ended, there was like other shows to watch.
Yeah.
So I'm saying is, there's other people.
Yeah. Listen, if you watch Highlander, he's got a different girlfriend every century, except for that one other Highlander that he was super hot on.
Yeah. I mean, I
don't know where I'm going with that, but that was a good show.
Everybody understood that I totally love my wife, though, right? Everybody got that?
I didn't get that from that anecdote at all.
No. That was the subtext of the...
Yeah, I don't know if it was.
That was the most important part, actually.
I don't know. And I was deadly serious about you going to the back of the line for your second question. Because there are other people waiting.
Hi.
All right, so
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's throw it down.
All right, man.
okay, so what would you rather do? Be a hermit, like a VR hermit, like
Yeah. I'm in it.
or be able to travel anywhere you want in the world, but have to be alone throughout every single bit of it.
So I could
Snap my fingers and travel?
teleport, but when I'm there, I can't hang with anybody. Yeah.
The stories you'd get to tell when you came back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry you weren't there, but dude, it was so rad.
So rad.
I was like, I went bungee jumping.
And then like when people are like, oh, you wouldn't believe, like, oh, the trip that we had in Belgium was so beautiful. No, I was there.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw every part of your trip to Belgium. Now let's talk about it. I'd like to talk.
That's the premise he's talking about.
Yeah, you go and then you come back and you're
right.
like, I was there with you.
You don't get to go there and just.
You're like a ghost.
No.
You're like a ghost watching it.
Just lurk creepily with other people and not talk to them.
Sure you do.
No.
If you can't talk to them, listen, if you're somewhere and there are other people there and you're not doing nothing, you're automatically lurking, whether it's your intention or not. So if you teleport somewhere and it's like, you can teleport, but nobody can be with you and nobody can know you're there. Well, if I teleport to the middle of this room right now, I'm fucking lurking.
No, his assumption would be you teleport here and there would be nobody here.
And
Well,
then
you're always empty.
Whoa,
you
whoa,
can't
whoa.
tell anyone else. Like,
So what?
You
I'm
can
like-
travel everywhere, but you are
I'm
completely
stuck-
alone for
There's
the
a
rest
lot
of
of
your life.
rules.
Yeah.
Yes.
So wait, I'm stuck.
I get to take pictures.
No, wait, I'm stuck in between seconds of time? Is that what's going on? Is this like a Twilight Zone thing? You remember the Twilight Zone with the guy who flips the coin, it lands on its side?
You gotta stay
Is it
with
that
it.
thing?
We're workshopping this back.
Yeah.
This is gonna be good.
I want to know if you thought this out as far as you thought you did.
I have.
Okay.
All right.
So I teleport somewhere, and what if I teleport into this room right now? Everybody disappears? Where do they go? What happens to them, man? What sort of fate have you allowed to happen to these people?
Anthony, every time you teleport, you murder thousands.
Oh God, what have I done?
Oh, dear God.
Nah.
But I really wanted to see the Eiffel Tower.
Okay, so every time we teleport, we murder everybody that was in the... I teleport.
Anyone who sees you.
You don't know. You didn't see him.
I don't know.
It just
Every time I get there, no one's there.
It's just eerily empty every time. And then the news report is like, more people died.
More people just died. This dude's always there, but we never see him do anything.
We're advising every human being to not go to any interesting place ever again.
Yeah.
Because you will die. Enforced hermitage. That's cool.
I guess in that situation, instead of mass murder, I would choose virtual reality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
My name is Greg Schneider.
Hello, Greg Schneider.
You brought great shame upon my great-great-grandfather, Rob, on this date.
Wow, he's younger than he looks.
Yeah, he looks good, actually. Rob
Schneider
looks
is
good.
actually 137.
Oh. Yeah. Nice. Certainly how old his jokes feel.
Woo!
Throwing shade at Schneider.
This is what I'm talking about. My
it.
question actually is about the most important thing, Porky Pig.
Sure.
Assuming, as we all do, that Looney Tunes is actually Universe A and our universe is the bizarro world of that.
Sure. As has been posited many times.
Of course, obviously. That would mean that the animals of that universe are actually the humans. And somewhere in our world, there are an animal version of Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam running around trying to hunt us down and
Naturally.
murder us. I just wanted to make sure that you actually subscribe to this very true theory.
Yes,
Well,
next question.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like, I don't want to get into my personal spiritual beliefs, because I think that's a little out of the scope of this panel, and I'm a little uncomfortable doing it. I would say the thing that makes me more uncomfortable about that is just like, like when it's the issue of Pluto and Goofy being in the same cartoon together, or like different dogs and rabbits and bears and all these things coexisting in this universe, and that's always unsettled me. That's what I'm really worried about. Is like how does a Goofy and a Pluto coexist, and which one do you give rights to?
Well, yeah, that's
you
a
know
good
what
question.
I mean?
And food.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feed them? Does Goofy eat people food? And does Pluto eat dog food? And if so, like, that's fucked up.
That's super fucked up. Because, like, you clearly know, based on what Goofy's favorite foods are, what foods Pluto actually enjoys. And you're just giving him kibble.
Yeah. Do you think that Pluto, like, looks at Goofy and just, like, stares? What if there was just, like, I mean, maybe it's an ape-human kind of thing. Maybe Pluto is just like not.
Oh, like it's 99% similar DNA, but it's that 1% that makes a Pluto into a Goofy.
Yeah.
So Pluto
You're
is
just
a
an
Disney
unevolved
chimpanzee.
Goofy.
Yeah.
That's maybe what that is.
I don't know. I got a lot to think about.
Yeah, we got to
Thank
process
you.
that one.
Thank you.
Thank you, though. Thank you.
Oh, it's Justin Robert Young.
What? Justin Robert Young from the internet?
Hi, guys. So getting back to the miniature hamster version of American Gladiator.
Thank you.
Finally, someone brought us back.
What are the names of the hamster gladiators?
Yeah. I mean, well, you still got Nitro.
Yeah, I think they're the same, but you say them in a squeaky voice. I think it's just like, oh, here comes Nitro.
I think it's Nitro and then
Turbo.
And then like Poke. And then like
I think there's got to be one Mr. Muscles.
Mr. Muscles?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Muscles is my favorite hamster gladiator.
Like Squibbles.
Yeah.
And like Fluffy Pants.
Sure. Yeah. But these are just regular hamster names. That doesn't denote gladiator status.
Oh,
yeah, you do have to aggressive them up a little bit, right? You know, because
so it would be like
Mr. Fluffy Pants of Doom.
It would be more like Mr. Squibbles. I don't know.
That's just
it's the same thing. Yeah, it's all in how you do it.
When you tweet about it, it won't come through.
No, that's true. That's true. I don't know. We have a lot to think about in terms of messaging and licensing for this.
That's fine. We can just circle up next year.
Yeah, we'll circle up
So
because we got to think about.
everybody think about this.
Everybody
1
think
year
about the
from now.
branding for this.
Yeah.
And really design it and think about like what we're going to replace all of these American Gladiators props with, because that's really important. I mean, I think we've got the Q-tip, we've got the Dippin' Dots, but we got to go deeper.
We got to go deeper.
Because we really want this to be like, you know how Pixar says you got to use every part of the buffalo? I really want us going 10 layers deep.
Is that what Pixar says?
Yeah. That's
Can we all
have
agree
it on
though?
the wall at Pixar.
Can we all agree that it's called Adorable Gladiators?
Sure.
No?
More controversial than I would have thought.
Yeah. Wow. You wouldn't think they would get that much hate.
Yeah. Fuck adorable.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry,
Hi.
I'm short.
Hello.
I'm Christina.
Hi,
Earlier
Christina.
today, Anthony, I saw you on the floor, the show floor.
He always lies on the floor. It's it's really sad.
Yeah.
He just like gives up, is what it is.
I
At like 4 o'clock every day, he just gives up, and falls on the ground.
Yeah. So you
Saw
saw me
you.
during my 4 o'clock give up.
I was wondering what was the most interesting thing you saw on the show floor. At
Oh
PAX.
man, I'll tell you this. I really enjoyed. I finally got to play Edith Finch. Edith Finch was really, really good, and I needed that kind of like 10-minute demo to finally figure out what it is, and it's good. Gorogoa is in the same booth, and
Gorogoa
blew my mind.
Gorogoa is by far the best thing I've played.
That is like you have 4 panels of a storybook, and they all animate on their own, and then you can make them interact, and you try to find the story and tell it. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
It's really hard to describe, but it's absolutely.
Go to that
Also,
booth.
if you are here, you have to go play Just Shapes and Beats.
Yeah.
You have to. So go there.
They will not let you leave.
You have to. It's so fun. This is the perfect context to play it because 4 people standing around in a crowd and everybody jamming. It's awesome.
Jamming. And I think we just got called time, so I'm sorry about that. But we'll hang out outside. They got to get ready for the next panel, but we'll meet you all out there.
Thank you all for being here.
Thank
We
you guys
appreciate
so
it.
much for coming. We really appreciate it. Thank you again to Chris Straub and Mikey Newman.
Hey.